accept it and bring it to my supervisor.
Perfect, that's all I want. If you could give me like a stamped copy.
All of my people that have been don't feel safe.
Please tell me you're not holding my property.
I am. Well, we're trying to understand the situation.
You can step back right now. Step back away from us.
Okay. So I'm not able to get any service to pay my bill.
Are you okay waiting for a few minutes?
I've already waited a few minutes.
A few more minutes. I'm the security guard here. We're actually having an issue with a couple people, and so SPD is here, and it has to do with our people, my people that I'm protecting, not feeling safe. So they're not able to do their jobs right now.
Not feeling safe?
Yeah. Because
Should I go?
No, you're okay. If you want to wait, they're not gonna have a problem for you.
Okay.
If you want to wait and sit down, you can do that, or you could come back later.
Problems. Yeah, not helping problems, you're causing them.
Do you have, may I have your information?
Again, and that's sometimes
I mean, is that a joke?
somebody comes in.
You're formally being trespassed. So
Oh, okay.
It's not a joke.
All right.
What's your first name?
And the manager says, I don't like the way you treat my employees.
Surveyor Raw here in Seattle with It's Just a Camera and Record America. We are at the Seattle City Light North Customer Service Center. And this video is a follow-up on a video shot by Record America. See, they're very friendly out here outside of the customer service place. Hello, sir. How you doing?
It was a weird day.
Weird day. Hopefully it doesn't get any weirder. Do you know how to do a public records request?
I don't know what that is.
A public records request?
Yeah. So you're asking,
I'm asking for public records.
you want our public record?
Yeah, I want public, well, ours, the public.
Okay.
I want you guys to provide me with public records, but some people aren't familiar about how to do that. So I'm just wondering if you are. Okay, well, I've actually know how to do it. I've already filled out everything. So if I could, I'd love to just give it to you, and then you could forward it off to probably Seattle Municipal Tower or whoever.
It's probably Seattle Municipal Tower because that's where everyone is in City Light.
Right, yes.
Have you gone to the SMT?
I haven't gone there for this request.
It's probably best to go there since all their departments are there. This is mostly like for payment and construction. So.
Yeah. So the reason I was asking about the public records law is because the Washington State Public Records Law states that I can do the public request at any location, at any office. I'm
not familiar with it, so if you don't mind, can I Google it?
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, you might want to. Here.
So Washington Public Records Act.
Here you go.
The law of the state of Washington requiring public access to allow all records and materials from state and local agencies.
Yeah, so this is what you're looking for right here. So I can't see past the thing, but right here is the Public Records Law, 4256 on the top, right? And that's Washington Administrative Code, right? And so these are the codes that you would need to look up to find out. But actually, you don't need to do anything. All you need to do is take this from me, and then you send it to them.
Send it to
whoever you need to send it to Seattle City Light.
let's see, Public Records City Light. 'Cause I honestly do not know.
Well, a lot of people don't. I mean,
Do you know where to send it to from in City Light too, though?
Well-
Are you saying yes or no, though?
yeah, City Light has a records coordinator.
Do you know who it is?
I don't know who it is personally, like the name or anything.
So records coordinator for City Light. The reason why is because, please understand, I'm just a cashier. I do not know anything about.
I saw that it just said cashier right here. Do you need
Yeah, I am a cashier.
Okay.
So I'm not a public records coordinator.
Right.
I hope you understand that.
Yes.
I'm not like,
No, I understand. I'm just hoping you can just take this and give it to him.
I would like to, but I want to make sure I know where to send it to and show you that I know where to send it because I don't
Okay.
know where to send it to.
All right.
So Seattle Public Records Center coordinator.
Yeah. Know what you're gonna be looking at the second one. So that's how all records are done through the city. You can do them on their website, but the state law also provides that you can do them in person at any office that might hold the record, or any office that's a satellite of the main office. So that would be this, for example, the North Customer Service Center.
I understand that you're going to give it to me and I will send it off to someone.
Yeah.
But I want to make sure.
Sure, you want to make sure the
that
right person.
I
Yeah.
can send it to the correct person that you are telling me to send it to.
Yeah.
It's not like you're just dropping off and not knowing where it's going to go to, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not on me to send it to the right person.
I know. And then I hope you understand it's not on me exactly right now because I don't know how.
I understand. Yes.
So if you give it to me, I want to know how to do it and show you that I know how to do it before I can send it.
Okay.
Sorry, it's just the way you presented yourself to me was a bit aggravating.
Oh, how so?
Just the manner you presented to me, I just felt like I was uncomfortable. I felt uncomfortable by how you presented yourself to me.
Well, the reason is sometimes is that when you go someplace to do things like this down here, most people don't know how to do it. And even public records officers don't know how to do it correctly according to the state law. And so when you come in, you kind of have to be prepared. You have to know what you're talking about, be a little assertive. Otherwise, you'll get turned away and denied.
So you said that you went to other public records services for City
No,
Light?
Service Center is an officer away. How
What's
can I
that?
help you,
You
Gates?
said you went to other public records services with City Light?
Yeah, I've requested
So-
records with
I
them
was
before.
just notified by Brennan Armstrong.
Because I'm going to email this to them then.
I was just
Yeah,
by Brennan Armstrong to
do you know who those
provide
people are?
a physical presence.
Well, it's just the department. The clerk would probably be the city clerk.
So
Um,
who
I'm
was,
not talking about-
what was that city clerk's name?
No.
the city clerk of Seattle, whoever it is. Whoever the city clerk is that handles all the public records.
Yep.
So City Light is under the city government.
Right.
So city government has like 26, 30 departments.
Yeah.
So that's actually better to go to City Hall, wouldn't it? Where the Customer Service Bureau is, and that Customer Service Bureau would actually have more information.
Yeah,
Cashier from City Light.
it would be better to go to City Hall or Seattle Municipal Tower, and they would probably be able to handle the request better
Than me, yes.
than you. Yeah.
Yes, because I do not know.
Okay, so all you have to do is just refuse to take the request, and I'll document that, and I'll be out of here.
Am I supposed to do that? Why am I, are you telling me to refuse it?
No, I don't want you to refuse it. I want you to accept it, according to the law that's written in
Okay.
it.
I can accept it and bring it to my supervisor then.
Perfect. That's all I want.
Okay.
If you could give me like a stamp copy or something like that.
One moment.
The law that's written in it.
I can accept it and bring it to my supervisor then.
Perfect. That's all I want. If you could give me like a stamp copy or something like that.
One moment.
All right.
So cute and so good.
This is probably not the best place to do the request. He's right, as you know, but.
It's gonna play along and be like, yeah, hurry up, man, I need to do this.
I mean, if he truly can't do it here and he can't accept it, that's fine. I'll take it back.
She just got a call from the other security.
He's looking on Google to find out who the
Now
public.
he's getting briefed by her. She's telling him what to do.
The security.
That's what
Someone
she
sent her here, and the security guard on the gate to just call her to tell that we're here.
This is her little office, it looks like.
Bad out.
Excuse me. I just want to leave now.
She's all friends.
He's trying to be helpful. What he's trying to do, he doesn't want to be recorded giving you wrong information. Or not
Right.
doing his job properly, so he's scared.
Yeah.
That's why he's saying, I just want to make sure that I'm getting into the right person.
Yeah. Well, I told him, I said, you just have to accept it, and you send it, and you can give it to your supervisor, whatever.
Right, that's all you got to do. He's worried that it's going to show, oh, look at this idiot. Which.
No, I'm not trying to do that.
Yeah.
I just want him to.
That's what he's worried about.
Yeah. Well, I'll just.
I was like, wait, are you saying you don't want this?
I actually understand. They probably don't normally accept them here. Unfortunately, they need to.
Yeah, they just have to take it forward or not. Not a big deal.
See, this is what the Public Records Act is about. It's about the fullest assistance. Public employees providing the fullest assistance to provide access.
It shouldn't be difficult. It should be, yes, we'll make sure it gets to the right person. Even if we don't know,
We'll figure it out.
we'll figure it out. Exactly.
Yeah, that's what you pay us to
That's what
do.
they should say, exactly. Yeah.
Suggestion, should I leave a suggestion?
Maybe if you want to, yeah. You could say security guards shouldn't violate people's rights. Or attempt to, or call the
Security guard
police.
shouldn't violate people's right and should smile more.
She was right here, the same girl.
Yeah.
I didn't get a shot of her.
She just came.
Did she go back in there?
Someone sent her here.
Really?
Yeah. So she told me, nice to see you again.
If you're going to do that, make sure it's like really specific, like security guards should not interfere with people's First Amendment rights. That way it's more specific.
Yeah, that's good. Suggestions. Man, I'm about to just walk out of here and leave him with the request. He just took it, he accepted it.
Sure, we technically did.
All
I'm
right.
kind of interested what's going to come with a little meeting there, I think.
It's Phoenix Security. So they called the police last time she was here, and so she might be doing that again. Oh man!
We need Enrique here to do his exclamation. Wow!
Wow!
You see that, guys?
Oh.
They just told me no to my request. You see that, guys?
Do more, do more. I've been telling her about this all the time. Every time we watch Audit.
Listen, I'm just, ma'am, you need to know your job. Wow, ma'am, you need to know your job better. Guys, this is crazy. They don't even know what they're doing here, guys. You need to be fired.
Dude, she's
Perfect.
No.
Okay, I'm just gonna take off. I'm not gonna wait for this guy, dude. I mean, it's taking too long. Just to.
Calling someone.
Yeah, she's calling 5-0. She's calling SWAT. Are you gonna keep your place there, or?
No, I think you can go ahead, ma'am.
He was up there, but he's done. Okay.
Who are you guys?
We're just customers, yeah.
You got your cameras
Oh, yeah,
out?
we have to
You're
record our interactions.
filming a video or something?
Yeah, we just like to document our interactions with our public servants.
So somebody's here, right?
Yes, ma'am. He just went to get a question answered, I believe. Hopefully he comes back out.
He's been gone for quite a while,
We
though.
didn't stump him. We might have stumped him with our questions, so he could be in a safe space.
Oh. So what do you think? You think I should wait for this guy? Because he's not coming back out yet. He took the request.
Well,
I think that she might have told
did
him.
he give you receipts?
No.
I think you should have receipts, otherwise how you know?
You want to ask her since she's acting like she's the boss?
Yeah.
You're like, excuse me, is he
She's
going to
the
give me a
boss.
receipt for that? Because you just told him to leave and he hasn't come back.
She's the boss girl.
Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, she's not gonna know though.
Yeah, but she can have him come back out because I think she's given him direct orders not to come back out. That's the problem.
Oh, really?
So she's actually interfering with business now by preventing the gentleman from doing his job.
I hope he comes back.
Seems like Kiara's looking some.
If she comes back in, we can ask her.
The thing is, the cameras make them nervous because they don't really want accountability and transparency. You know, they prefer
But
the.
who's your organization?
We're just citizens. We're just individuals.
You're just citizens?
Yeah. Here comes the security officer. We should just go so she can get her service, you
Here
know.
comes the security. Here comes security. You can ask her.
In the interest of transparency and responsibility to all residents, taxpayers, and others. So this is mainly meant for you guys. Many public records are readily available.
Hey guys, this lady needs help here. Can someone please come out and help her?
Do what now?
She needs service.
She needs service.
She's paying a bill.
Pay my bill.
Somebody
guys
will
are
be out in a
stopping
couple
service.
minutes for you, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Did she say it was the same officer from the other day?
I think so, yeah.
That's not good. Now, you know, if they don't want to accept their request or they can't, I would totally understand. It's just they could tell me and then I could take it somewhere
Yeah,
else.
it's simple. It's pretty simple. I don't think you're asking something really complicated. Yes or no? That looks like William H. Macy.
My forearm is hurting, man. God, I'm getting arthritis in my hands. It's starting to set in here. Look at that. It's a whole huddle. How can we violate these people? What should we do?
The back end of it, I had to tell my guy to actually go in the back offices. But they were right up against the window, videoing, and he stated that he didn't feel comfortable. He felt threatened by the way that they were kind of behaving and acting. All of my people back there don't feel safe. They feel threatened. All of my people back there don't feel safe. They feel threatened. And they want these people off our property.
Okay.
They don't want them to come back. They cannot do their jobs when these people are here.
Okay.
They don't feel safe. And my goal is to keep my people feeling safe and comfortable. Again, you were here yesterday.
Right.
You heard somewhat happen, and then obviously she came back with 2 of her friends, males, bigger than her, which makes my people feel even more uncomfortable yesterday.
So I'm not able to get any service to pay my bill.
Are you okay waiting for a few minutes?
I've already waited a few minutes.
A few more minutes. I'm the security guard here. We're actually having an issue with a couple people, and so SPD is here. And it has to do with our people, my people that I'm protecting, not feeling safe. So they're not able to do their jobs right now.
Not feeling safe?
Yeah. Because
Should I go?
No, you're okay. If
So
you
you're
want to
not
wait,
talk to us?
they're not gonna. They're not gonna cause a problem for you.
Okay.
If you want to wait and sit down, you can do that, or you could come back later.
Problems.
Yeah,
You're not helping problems, you're causing them.
Using the serve to help her because of their feelings.
Yes, I understand.
You guys want to talk about why you're here?
You know, I gave a guy some paperwork, and I just want a receipt for the papers that I gave, like a stamped date receipt.
Oh, so you're not with,
Well, we're all individuals.
but you're not here together?
I need a receipt.
Okay.
The guy took my property and he went back in there. I just need a receipt for it or my property back. That's all I want.
Just letting you guys know you're being recorded. Okay, is there, are you here for a reason, sir?
Yes.
What are you here for?
Get access to any public information that has to
I'd rather not ask questions.
Okay, well, if you're not here for business, you're trespassing.
I didn't say that, sir.
Well, I'm telling you that if you're not here for business, you're trespassing.
They have it's literally just
In order to be trespassing public property, there has to be a crime
They don't even
committed.
need
Can you
to.
articulate the crime that you suspect you're committing?
Well, right now, you're not here for
Yeah, my guy felt really
You're not here
intimidated because he was right up against the
Sir, just
window.
because I didn't answer your question doesn't mean I'm not here because of business. I don't wish to discuss it with you.
Okay, well, the staff members don't want you here. Okay? And then
Again, you
once
cannot be trespassing public property unless a crime has been committed.
that is wrong.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah, my guys, they don't.
It's fine. You want to get into a lawsuit?
Yeah, let's get a supervisor. This guy's making false
we've already got
statements.
one.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because you're talking out of your butt right now.
Really quickly to talk to my employees.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, ma'am, if you could just ask him for a receipt, that's all we need to get out of here. It's just my property or a receipt for
Not my
it.
job, sir.
Get the paperwork back.
Right, but I mean, if it's a problem that we're here, why not just give me my paperwork and let me go? You know?
Yeah, I don't know.
It doesn't make sense, really. It's literally just one piece of paper. You can hand it back to me.
She said Faye's carrying the employees here. They're
Yeah.
scared, so she's trying to protect.
Yeah.
That's why they cannot help this lady.
Yeah,
Because
They
they
came a long way.
I understand
I
that.
don't want to have to
We
complain.
totally understand. We're on your side. I wish that they would help you. They're
And I have a
refusing.
right to come here.
You
and
do.
do my-
They're refusing your service.
You need to
And they're
be
breaking
allowed
the
to
law.
do that.
I
No,
want
they
to,
need to do
ma'am.
their job.
I want to, ma'am.
That's what
Then
needs to
wait
happen.
outside. I don't want to see
They-
your faces.
They're
Well, I'm
needing to
sorry.
do
I'm
their
not going to
job.
do that.
They're actually breaking the law by not
No,
helping you
you're
right now.
breaking the law
No, we're
by
not.
preventing me from doing
We're
what
not
I
preventing
need
you
to
from
do
doing
as a
anything,
paying
ma'am.
customer. You're
The
breaking
employees
law because
here
you're
are breaking
preventing-
the law by
No, you're
refusing to help
preventing
you.
them from doing their
No, we're
job.
not.
I understand how you would feel that way, ma'am, but it's not
No,
true.
People don't ever see the other side.
We're customers.
All you see is your
He's a
side.
customer, ma'am.
And if you would learn to see both sides of an
He
issue,
gave up his position
maybe
so that
you
you
would
could
be
be
a little
helped.
bit more tolerant about what we have to do in this country
He's
to
a customer.
get along.
He's a customer.
Ma'am, I gave up my spot so you could go before me.
You didn't give up shit.
I did.
That's your problem. You don't know how to give up and cooperate. You don't cooperate.
Give up what?
Well, we don't give up our rights.
We don't give up
You
civil
don't have
rights.
rights to freedom. Freedom means that you
Oh.
got to involve somebody else's freedom.
Interesting.
That's what freedom is about.
No, the cops are here. They should help you.
He's going to make false statements. You better
She
record
made
it.
false statements.
She did? Man, if you could just give me my request or a receipt, I'll be happy to just get out of here and let them violate me so this woman could get service.
So simple. But I'm not going to let her deflect blame on us. We're customers. We have a right to be here. We're not doing anything wrong. We're not breaking any law.
It's sad she doesn't see it. I mean, I'm trying to explain to her so simply.
They're denying service to her.
Jeez, man. I did not expect this. I thought that guy was seriously going to take the request. Because yesterday,
He did take it.
yesterday this guy helped her. Well, I don't know, man. The officer, he's
You're a
threatening
customer.
trespass.
You want your paperwork back or you want a receipt? That's that. I'm here exercising my First Amendment right. That's my lawful reason to be here. They want to tell me I'm trespassing, I'll leave.
Well, actually, you're here with me, and I'm doing business here.
That's right. We're all together. So we're allowed to wait. It's a public lobby. We're waiting for you to conduct your business. Why do I have to leave? Just because I have a camera?
Man, what is wrong with these people, man? What's that? What's that in his hand?
Oh, it's the guy with the beard who said that we're trespassing.
But he has that paper.
He's got some kind of paper.
He doesn't have my public records request, does he?
It might be your paper, yeah.
There's nothing
it's
over
your
the
paper.
table.
Please tell me you're not holding my property.
I am. Well, we're trying to understand the
We're trying to
situation,
understand the
okay?
situation. You can step back right now. Step back away from us.
So, yesterday they didn't, she didn't have.
This guy has custody of my property. They gave him custody of my property.
Anyway, so,
Mr. Webb.
trying to
Officer
figure
Webb.
out what they were doing here yesterday. She didn't have any business. So they came in today with three of them total with this piece of paper. He couldn't find anything regarding this, and the only thing the gentleman was saying that he wanted public records. So when he Googled this, he couldn't find anything.
Okay.
And so then when he tried to speak with him, he became more confrontational and put the camera up into the closer to the glass. And so now the staff members feel uncomfortable. So they're kind of in the back right now.
This guy just articulated being a witness to a false report.
Anyway, no threats were made. When I asked if they had any business, the gentleman that's currently in there wouldn't answer me. He said that he was here for this, but they're trying to figure out exactly what this is, which is why they gave it to us.
All right.
I was giving it to you to see if you might know what
It's in the first sentence what it is.
Do they have a PDR request program?
I don't think so.
Policy?
I'm not sure, and the boy that I spoke with is not sure about that as well.
Try not to block the door, you know?
Yeah, I'll check into that. He just,
Do we have any other crimes?
just trespassing right now.
What's the company?
I'll see what they want to do. I know I dealt with her yesterday.
The head of security is actually coming here right now. I
Okay.
think he's like 10, 15 minutes away.
Okay. And I wrote a report for the incident with her yesterday. So
Was she trespassing yesterday?
she was not, because at the time I spoke with her, I didn't know if there was a crime. But
Okay.
I came in here, spoke with her, she had already left.
Okay.
So that's where we're at right now.
Okay.
So.
Are you gonna keep possession of my property?
Yes, sir.
All right, so I'm considering this a detainment since you're holding my property.
You're free to leave.
I'm free to leave without my property?
You're free to leave. Nobody's detaining you.
He's holding on to my property.
Is that the property you handed over to City Light?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they handed it to you? Or to somebody?
Custody is in City Light.
Okay. The custody is with the person who has it.
Yeah.
That's what custody means.
Yeah, it
Right.
does.
And the officer has it. He's holding
He
it.
does have it.
Right.
He doesn't
He's
work
trying
for
to
the city light,
understand
works
what
for
your
the call.
position is and what you guys want because you guys aren't forthcoming with the information.
Sir, please, you've been here the whole time. If you could just de-escalate the situation and tell him what I said earlier.
Right, but I think what he's trying to explain is that you released custody to City Light.
That's
So
fine.
so
They can
that's
have
theirs.
it. They can have it.
But they're asking for our help. We have to come to a 911 call for
Sure,
help.
sure.
So that's what we're doing now. The officer you gave it to City Light, he is representing City Light in the sense that he's trying to help them.
Yeah.
I don't think they understand your request. And we haven't gotten answers.
Did you-
I
did
didn't
you
read
see the paper?
document,
Oh, you didn't read it,
but-
okay.
But they, no. What I said was, I don't think they understand it. That's who you came to for help, right? Not us. So I don't think they understand your request. And when they couldn't figure it out, they called us.
You know, I told them.
We're going to figure out your.
I told them. I said, if you can accept this request, then accept it, and I just want a receipt, and I'll be on my way. Or if you can't accept it, just say we can't accept this here, and I'll just take it and be on my way.
Okay. And that's,
And then the guy left the counter, and then the police arrived.
okay. And I'm going to tell you right now, some people are intimidated. But so the fact that you guys were filming them, you may have. It's perception. You're not. I'm not. I wear one every day. You're carrying one. We're not. But some people are. They're like, what? Why am I? Did I do something wrong?
Right. He expressed that to me, and I told him, and
So he probably got nervous and.
the thing that the other officer said here about me becoming aggressive, putting the camera closer, it's all made up.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. But it's just perception. Maybe he perceived you were being more aggressive. The employee.
He did. He said something about, I didn't really, I was put off or something by the way you approached.
There you go.
Except my approach was very polite. It's just the camera, like you said.
Like I said, yeah. It's perception of what was occurring.
Yeah, and when you guys enforce laws, not feelings and perception.
Right.
I think
Right.
they're good.
And that's exactly what we. And that's a lot of people don't understand that because they want us to do more when we can't.
Yeah. So really what I want is if they accept the paper, you see, they took the paper behind the thing saying that they weren't going to accept it. So I know you were saying I released custody. I was giving it to him to look at it, but he took it, and he's saying that he can't accept it when he took it to the back. The female security who was here, she was here yesterday when she was here trying to change her address.
Okay.
And I think she went and talked to the guy and told him don't provide service. I think that's what's going on. Is that right? Because I didn't see that
So
part.
I came here and the security saw me and she called the cops before I got service. So I did get service and
Okay.
I left the building. The cop came. I think it's the same guy that was here
Okay.
yesterday. He told me that I couldn't be here, that he would trespass me, they wanted to trespass me, but I was free to go, so I left.
Okay.
Well, as long as you're not on their property, then that's fine. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
The City of Seattle property.
Yes, City of Seattle property.
So I cannot be on the City of Seattle property.
If you're not here to conduct business.
yeah.
Still holding on to my property?
Yes, sir. I'm trying to figure out what the business is that is.
The thing is, sir, I think you were here already and I already explained this to you. I just want a receipt. If they can accept it, then I'll be on my way. Or if they can't, I'll take it back and I'll be on my way.
What kind of receipt are you wanting?
Just a receipt that they received it.
You just want a receipt that they received it?
Yes.
It could be
That's what I've been saying for the last 20 minutes.
A dated signed.
Or they can give it back to me.
Okay.
And I would just get out here just because I want this lady to have service,
Yeah.
So they're not going to take it. Is that what you're...
Well, they don't understand what you are requesting.
Even though it says in the first sentence.
The public disclosure?
The following request is being made pursuant to the Washington State Public Records Act, RCW 4256, et sequential, Chapter 4414, the Washington Administrative Code, entitled Public Records Act Model Rules of the Washington State Administrative Code. I am requesting the fullest assistance to inspect and obtain copies and/or information about public records, number 1 through 3, enumerated below. This is very easy to understand.
All right, well, this is easy to understand. This is a payment center. Okay,
right.
If you want a public disclosure request, you need to go downtown and address it with them. Okay, this is just a payment center. They don't have.
Right, so what is all this about?
You guys being confrontational with the cameras.
Oh, you're the witness to the false report. Who reported that to you?
Who reported what?
You said I was being confrontational and I was aggressive. That's what you were saying earlier.
I was saying that you were being confrontational.
And aggressive, you said.
In their words.
Yeah.
In their words.
That's how they report.
Right. So in that case,
and then also you guys have caused customers to become upset and leave.
we have.
Yeah.
She was upset because she didn't receive service.
Okay, well, I think she was kind of upset towards you guys and even specifically told you, why are you doing this? You're just causing more problems. Is that not correct?
And someone should have let her know that it's the employees refusing to help her, not us.
I'm talking to her, okay? So
You've got a lot of bad information, McElroy.
No, I don't.
How is it that you write police reports and arrest people and you're so ill-informed?
How am I ill-informed?
Everything you've just said in the past 5 minutes has been BS.
You threatened to trespass him from here. You threatened to trespass him from here.
You've been confrontational, sir.
No, I have not.
Yes, you
Yes,
have.
you have.
I think I'm being
Did you know that
reasonable.
threatening
You're not.
someone to put him in a cage is confrontational?
Now that you have your
came up with a
forms,
gun
you have
and
no
threatened to
other
put me in a cage
no other business
for no
here.
crime committed.
You're free to go.
Yeah,
they want
ignore me.
they want you guys
Ignore me.
trespassed from the property. Unless you guys have business to conduct, which you were
This
here
is our
yesterday.
business, sir.
I don't think you have
Again,
any
you're
business.
showing your
I had business
ignorance.
yesterday.
The First
She
Amendment of
tried
the
to trespass
Constitution
me.
is our business. We don't need any other business. That's where you're so ill-informed.
You're on private-
You need to train this man,
You're on
sir.
private-
They're not ill-informed, man.
You look like a jackass.
They're
making you look like a jackass.
They have no integrity in their oath. That's what it is. They don't care about the law. They don't care about the
I don't
Constitution.
want to hear what he has to
You're
say
on
anymore.
private
Why are we talking
property
to this
right
guy?
now?
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
You're on private
He should not
property
be the
right now.
contact officer.
You're right,
Don't
you're right,
talk to
you're
this
right.
guy. You're wasting your time. He's a moron.
What should we do from here?
If you got your paperwork back, we can leave. We're done with our audit.
Let's go. Let's go. They're not going to help us.
Please retrain him, sir. He's making the entire police
You're
department
being
look bad.
trespassed from the property.
You're being
If
trespassed
you
from the
return, you
property.
will be subject
If
to
you return,
arrest.
you will be subject to
Okay?
arrest.
I just want
And
you
have
guys
the
to
right to remain
understand that.
silent. Anything you say or do will be held against you in the court of law. Let me see your hands. Take your hands out.
It's not okay to conspire with other city agencies to deny civil rights.
You're still on private property.
It's not okay to conspire with other city agencies to deny civil rights.
You're still on
Are you on
private
probation or
property.
parole,
okay?
sir?
Private property owned by the city?
Yes, sir.
Let's go, guys.
How's that?
Well, yeah, it's owned by the Seattle City of Seattle. But you're not here to conduct business no longer, so you're not allowed to be here. So you've been told to leave. Okay.
I can't say
Do
why
you
they
have? May I have your information?
Again, and that's sometimes
I mean, is that a joke?
somebody comes.
You're formally being trespassed. So
Oh, okay.
It's not a joke.
All right.
What's your first name?
And the manager says, you know, I don't like it the way you treat my employees.
You want my ID? You're going to have to take it.
Okay. Well, you're still on private property.
Take it.
Why they're asking?
You're still on private property. You have no further business being here. They don't want you here on this property. Okay.
They refuse service here.
If you don't leave, we will be compelled to arrest you.
Well, we're going to leave. We're leaving because you guys are threatening to arrest us.
Yeah, because you're trespassing. Okay.
We're not trespassing.
Yes, you are.
You're trespassing right now. You're asked to leave. You're still here.
And you've been getting your forms back now that we figured out what all that was.
You held on to my property for all this time. You unlawfully detained me by holding my property, and now you're telling me that I'm free to go and I'm going to be
We were
trespassed?
trying to figure out what the issue was. Okay. So that's why we were looking at the forms.
You think
Okay,
it's okay
listen,
for them to
listen,
pass you
we're
my
done.
property?
We're done. If you don't leave, you're subject to arrest for trespass. Okay, you've been told to leave multiple times. You can either leave or you can go to jail for trespass because you have been told to leave.
All right.
You're on private property.
By the people, they told us to leave?
They told me to tell you because you're so confrontational with them that they feel harassed. So they wanted me to relay that message to you.
I can accept it and bring it to my supervisor then.
Perfect. That's all I want.
Okay.
If you could give me like a stamp copy or something like that.
One moment.
So, would you be willing to come out to the sidewalk with me so we could file a report for the false report?
If you want to file anything, then you can stand on the sidewalk and I'll be over there. But as long as you're off the private property, we'll address that.
No, I have no problem leaving, just like I said before. If you get my property.
All right, well, we're asking you to leave. So go ahead and leave.
Okay. All right, come on, let's go.
Go ahead and leave.
Let's go, Lee.
I'm coming.
That's great. All right.
Is he coming?
Yeah, she's coming. I need to get these guys IDs.
I got their vehicles. We know where the call came in. It won't be hard to track them down. I just say we go before they pull into bullshit.
He just threatened to arrest us.
Exactly what I'm saying. We just need to go. You got your paper back. Because they're pissed now. I called them out. So they're going to try and do something. What is she doing?
I do not know. I told her to come. She's getting the card. Shitty police, man.
The worst.
The worst. They don't even know the law. They don't know anything. They threaten trespass from Seattle City Light.
It's always the short guys, too.